What if I told you that right now, right at this very moment, God is working behind the scenes, setting things in motion for the biggest breakthrough of your life? What if every delay, every setback, every challenge you've been facing is actually a divine setup for something greater? Listen carefully, because today I'm going to reveal the undeniable signs that God is about to bless you in a way that you never expected. If you recognize these signs in your life, then your season of breakthrough is closer than you think. Ladies and gentlemen, I come before you today with a message of hope, encouragement, and unwavering faith. You may be walking through a season of waiting, facing uncertainty, or feeling as though nothing is happening in your life. But hear me today. When God is about to bless you with something big, He will give you signs. He will prepare you, position you. And if you are paying attention, if you have eyes to see and ears to hear, you will recognize the hand of God moving in your life. Understand this: God never moves without purpose. He makes no mistakes. He is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. His plans for your life are far greater than you can imagine. But before that great blessing arrives, God often allows us to go through a process, a time of testing, refining, and preparation. And in that process, He gives us signs, divine indicators that something big is coming. Today, I want to share with you 5 undeniable signs that God is about to bless you in a powerful way. Listen carefully, because if you recognize these signs in your life, then it means your breakthrough is near. Sign number 1, increased spiritual warfare. One of the first and most telling signs that a major blessing is coming is that you experience an increase in spiritual warfare. Have you ever noticed that right before something great happens, life seems to get harder? You face more opposition, more struggles, more attacks from the enemy. Why does this happen? Because the enemy knows what God is about to do in your life and he wants to stop. The devil does not fight against people who are going nowhere. He fights against those who are on the verge of stepping into their God-given destiny. If you are facing intense battles, if you feel like the enemy is attacking your finances, your relationships, your health, or your mind, do not be discouraged. Instead, take it as a sign that you are close to something great. Ephesians 6:12 reminds us, "For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age." Stand firm in your faith. Hold on to God's promises. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Sign number 2, a season of isolation and separation. Before God blesses you, He often separates you. He removes people, places, and things from your life that no longer serve His purpose for you. You may find yourself feeling alone. People you once relied on may walk away. Friendships and relationships that once seemed strong may fall apart. But let me tell you something, my friend. This is not a punishment. It is preparation. God is pruning you. He is cutting off the things that cannot go with you into your next season. Some people in your life are not meant to handle the blessing that is coming your way, and God in His wisdom removes them for your own protection. So do not fear when you feel isolated. Do not despair when you feel alone. God is setting you apart for something great. Sign number 3, a growing hunger for God. When God is about to do something big, He stirs up a hunger in your spirit. You begin to feel an overwhelming desire to pray, to worship, to read His word. You may not even understand why, but deep inside you feel an urgency to draw closer to Him. This is because God is preparing you spiritually for the blessing. He doesn't just want to bless you materially. He wants to grow you spiritually so that you can handle what He is about to give you. So if you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night with a deep need to pray, if your heart longs for more of God, know this: He is getting ready to do something extraordinary in your life. Sign number 4, unexpected doors begin to open. Another sign that God is about to bless you is that doors start opening. Doors you never expected, opportunities you never saw coming. But listen to me, my friend. These doors will not always look the way you expect. Sometimes God opens a door that seems small, but it leads to something greater. Do not despise small beginnings. Do not overlook the opportunities that seem insignificant, because what may seem small to you is just the first step towards something incredible. When God opens a door, no man can shut it. When He moves in your life, nothing can stop Him. Sign number 5, a season of testing and waiting. God does not bless unprepared hands. Before he gives you something big, he tests you. He watches how you handle the little before he gives you much. Maybe you have been waiting. Maybe you have been wondering, Lord, when will my breakthrough come? When will my prayers be answered? Let me remind you, waiting time is not wasted time. God is using this season to refine you, to shape your character, to build your endurance. Joseph was thrown into a pit before he reached the palace. David had to face Goliath before he became king. The children of Israel had to go through the wilderness before they reached the promised land. If you are in a season of waiting, do not lose heart. It is a sign that God is working behind the scenes. And when the time is right, he will release your blessing. My dear friends, I do not know what you are going through right now, but I do know this: God is faithful. God is not a man that he should lie. Numbers 23:19. If he has promised you something, he will bring it to pass. If you are experiencing any of these signs, if you are facing spiritual warfare, if you are in a season of isolation, if your faith is growing, if doors are opening, if you are waiting, if you feel a divine expectation, then get ready. Your breakthrough is on the way. Stand firm. Stay faithful. Get ready, because something big is coming. If this message blessed you, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and subscribe to this channel for more faith-filled messages. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video that will uplift and strengthen your faith. Let me know in the comments, what sign have you been seeing in your life? I'd love to hear your testimony. God bless you all.